Since 2001, Texas Center for the Missing has been training officers and issuing Amber Alerts in the 14-county Houston-Galveston region. We're the only nonprofit organization to do so, and there are 86 programs around the country.
Detective Nettles with the Webster Police. We're so thankful to have the Texas Center for the Missing and Beth to work with us, especially small agencies like Webster. We are unable to go about this about ourselves. So without their help, it would be almost impossible to get the kind of resources needed in order for bringing back any kind of a missing person or a missing elderly person. So that gives us a lot of solace to know that they are there at just a drop of a hat. You call them, they will answer the phone.
Law enforcement training is so important because each officer can serve for 30 years and potentially impact hundreds of missing person cases. With 150 different agencies in our area, Amber Alert training is a constant need. Issuing Amber Alerts is the most critical, time-sensitive work that we do. When a child has been abducted, minutes count. The faster we get the alert out, the faster we can get the child back. And we are fast. And it shows in our 95% success rate, resulting in the safe recovery of hundreds of missing children. Why do you think it's important to have the puppets come and talk to the kids?
We love the puppets because it's very developmentally appropriate for the kids. They kind of relate to the story, and it helps them remember the safety tips, but without being scary. So they get that it's important, the message, but without being frightened by it. For the young kids, it's a great way for them to have a foundation of safety rules so that they start to understand what they need to do to keep themselves safe.
My name is Chuck Flieger. I'm with the Amber Alert Network Brazos Valley, and we came down here today to the internet safety training put on by the Texas Center for the Missing. We're hoping to utilize this information and expand our educational programs and partnering with an established program like the Texas Center for the Missing, who are widely considered experts in this area in outreach and education and prevention efforts. Really is very helpful to us as we start our program to be able to model after something such as the Texas Center for the Missing has already established and paved the way for other organizations.
Each year, Texas Center for the Missing staff and volunteers provide safety education programs to 40,000 children and parents because we know keeping children safe is the most important work we do.
My name is Joanne Lowitzer, and my daughter Allie has been missing since April 26th of 2010. I felt alone for a long time, but over time realized that I could benefit from the support of others like me. I am so grateful to Texas Center for the Missing for encouraging me to start a missing person family support group. We meet quarterly at TCM's offices and are able to support each other in a way that others can't. The meetings have proven to be invaluable to me and all those who attend.
In a strategic partnership with Clear Channel Outdoor, Texas Center for the Missing is supporting Left Behind families by featuring billboards around Texas to highlight critical missing person cases in the hope of reuniting families.
Hi, my name is Rosalind Schultz. My sister is Roxanne Paltoff. She's been missing out of Austin, Texas since 2006. So it's been 12, almost 13 years since she's been missing. Probably every 6 months or every 3 months I drive down from Austin, I drive to Houston to come and be a part of a support group, a missing person support group, where we're able to open up about how we feel about missing persons, and there's other families of missing persons there that attend, and you're able to be support for one another, and you're able to talk about your missing loved ones. I think that's very important, especially since we're 12, 13 years in. There's not a lot of other families that know what we've been through, so I think it's wonderful that I'm able to come down and share my feelings and have other ones that know exactly how I feel. I think it helps having someone to talk to about it, and it helps even more when that someone you're talking to is going through it too. So I really wanted to thank Texas Center for the Missing for reaching out to me and my family and doing everything that they do for all missing loved ones, not just children, but for adults too. I believe that it's a silent epidemic going on. Once a person goes missing, they're not necessarily in the media news light getting attention like they deserve. So I think it's very important for the loved ones, the family of the missing loved ones, to do all what they can and to reach out and to look for help and to look for support. And Texas Center for the Missing is that place they can turn to.
As a supporter of Texas Center for the Missing, I know they do vital work in our community by keeping children safe and mobilizing resources to find them when they do go missing. As the parent of a special needs child who has wandered before, it comforts me to know that if my vulnerable child went missing, I would know who to call, and that Texas Center for the Missing staff and volunteers would mobilize and do everything in their power to bring my child safely home.